We're using the Curve Club today, so chat, come up with a name. Come up with a name for our person. My friends told you it's not very good to use Radahn's stuff, but you're pulling over 2000 damage with his Ash of War. Which Radahn? In base game, I'm guessing? Star Scourge Radahn, the bigger, like, huge dude? His stuff is fine. It's not the most optimal ever, but like his stuff is fine. His armor's good though. I would recommend keeping the armor if you can. But the weapons, yeah, you can get plenty of damage from the weapons. They're a little slow, but you can get plenty. Yeah, using his armor to buff the gravity with his weapon. Yeah, I don't see why not. She curve on my sword till I... Well, curve on my club. It's Curve Club. Yeah, come up with the name, chat. How are we feeling? Also, yesterday we went with like a pinkish, I think. So let's go with... I don't know. What's opposing? Or, actually, we can go... What's a pleasing color? Minty. Why not? Mr. McClubby. You know what? I'm down doing it. Anyway, is that a Tolo? A wild Tolo in the wild. Welcome in, Tolo. Hope you're having a good day. I like the emote combo you've gone with. Here. Let's run that. And what's a good color to go with this? Let's go with like a white. Yeah, I like it. And all the club peeps are nice and bulky. They've been hitting the gym. Absolutely yoked. Perfect. Mr. Mick Clubby. Perfect. Let's get in. Could you get a quick review of Cuppy Shake? Review as in... Like you sent it to me on Discord? Yes, hold. Okay, I do... Hold on, I'll just type to you. There you go, Floopy. I gave you my notes. The timer. Look at that clock in chat. Okay, let's spawn in the weapon. Where the fuck is... Oh, here it is. Hold. And it's ER tool. Wow. Yeah, we're using the Albinauric thing. Curved club. Perfect. Guess what he's typing based on the 5 letters that you guys can see. Yeah. Welcome in, Yeepers. Hope you're having a good yeeping day. Nope, that's the weapon. Let's see. What do I need? I just need some strength. I think we're good to go. ER tool is closed, so we're good to go. We can already wield it. Holy. We're gaming. Yeah, watch out, chat. The mods are here. The mods are here. Any suggestions from Morgott? In what way would you need a suggestion for? Like just moves to look out for, or like things to use on them? Now you have a sink full of dirty dishes, but then your cooking will be done. Okay. Your the dish looked really good. That was like spaghetti with some chicken and the cheese itself. I mean, cheese you can't go wrong with. I was going to correct it till you pointed it out. It was, you ate it first. Dope. I mean, that's definitely based. Eat all the food and then worry about the dishes later, chat. That's the way we roll. Don't know what you should use. Well, you said you're using the Radahn stuff, right? The Radahn stuff is fine. honestly. Holy build, or you could use a lightning. Go with the lightning. He's he himself uses holy stuff, so he's not going to be weaker to it, but lightning stuff he doesn't use. So go with that. Chicken sausage, spinach, tomato sauce, and spaghetti. Yeah. It looked really good, Sinus. It looked really good. Who are we fighting, chat? I'm guessing, is this a smithing somber weapon? What is this? Smithing. Yeah, who are we fighting? We'll go through Makar, since it's a smithing weapon. Thank you, Yeepers. Appreciate the numbers. Two-handed R2, 18. Charger 2. Charger 2 is 42? Hell yeah. Yump is the 30. I do like that. Okay. Yesterday we fought Renala and the Moog. So we could do Godric Radon today. Flip-flop it. How are we feeling about that, chat? Anyone opposed to Godric Radon? All the umpies, all the runnies. That's curved great club. Okay, so this is just a hammer class weapon. I'm guessing this works just like club then. Where like Charger 2 would be 39.9, something like that. Misinformation? That's a ban. 39.7. Okay, cool. Perfect. Also not bad though. Hammer class is also goated. We've got Poise on Demand. Accept this. Okay, cool. You gotten rid of everyone from Roundtable Hole? Yeah, they all move. They all move, like, regardless of what you do, even if you don't talk to them or whatever, they just kind of move, so don't feel too bad about that. If you need to find them, though, then yeah, good luck finding them. Don't listen to Chrono, you fucked up big time. Yeah, true. Don't listen to me. You definitely fucked up. Weird book guy, you don't know where he went. The guy, he was in like the yellow dress thing. That guy? Yeah, if it's him that you're looking for, then him. He'll be in Altus. Sophia die once you complete her whole quest. Yeah. Have you gone underground and done her whole quest and whatnot? And seen her dead? Or is she just kind of gone? Because if she's just kind of gone, she's not dead. You've done everything for her. Have her armor too. Okay, yeah. Then she's done, so. I love when I click a button and the game is just like, nah, I don't want to read the input. Especially on torrent, like the dismount button, man. I feel like I'm spamming it sometimes. You either have to kill them or they vanish or float away and then vanish. Yep, that's basically Souls gameplay in a nutshell. Souls like NPC's gameplay in a nutshell. They either die, they just run away. Most likely they're dead. You have no clue where they are. They give no messages. Kenny doesn't die, Giga Chat. See, that's why we kill him on purpose, though. And before Jeepus says he doesn't kill Kenny. Well, now I'm not saying it. You wanted to, though.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
You had it half type? Wait, for real? Your dad got you chicken nuggets? Let's go! Chicken nuggets. Hell yeah. You hate it here? Wajas. I see. I don't know what Wajas has to do with this, but okay. Welcome to the community. Hate it here. Hello again, Floopy. Let me know if you need me to look at thing again. Floopy's cooking, chat. But not the other kind of cooking. The other kind. Other kind. Let him cook. Only when you have time. Okay, let me hit up like this whole area, and then as I port away, we can check. I don't think I really need... No, I don't really need this. Since this isn't like a slower hammer, it's just like the basic club moveset. We don't really need the stamina regen or to worry about the speed or anything like that. What I will do is grab maybe Blue Dancer Charm. We haven't grabbed it in a few runs because the weapons were a little bit heavy. This one isn't too heavy though. Yeah, welcome in, Tyler. Hope you're having a good day. Curved Club AO. Are you trying to tell us something? I'm all ears. Pausing. Oh, there we go. New request. Do you need to put it in the Google chart? Which new request are you talking about, Sinus? Did you do a weapon request and I did not update the list? Cool up curving vein, never mind. Good job, Dolo. This is why you're a mod. Finish your uni stuff? Dope. What did you have to finish for uni? You'll check the list. Maybe it's already there. What did you redeem, Sinus? I cannot remember exactly what you redeemed. And I may or may not have added it to the list. A whole load of stuff. Was it like end of semester thingies? Are you on a semester schedule? Because yeah, that can be real stressful. Oh, the Blade of Rana. Yeah, I don't think I added that one. I did not add that one. Probably the most recent. I know I was forgetting something. But I will add it. Either way, it would have gotten added. So no worries about that. I always make sure to like double check through the list whenever I have some time. And add etc. accordingly. Kinda, you're on an animation course and this was the last project for this year. Oh, okay, I see. So then do you start another course later in the year? Yeah, no worries, Sinus. It's on me. It's on me. Your responsibility is to save up the beans, I guess. Oh, did he actually aggro to me? Yikes. Well, I guess while we're waiting for the aggro. Yeah, there you go. That's good, Floopy. That is good. We can add that in later, but I don't think any further work is needed. Used all your buffs and then Death Lightning which shredded him. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP. He's just kind of like a quick, fast boss, but they balanced him well enough in the sense that he's not too tanky. I have several instances of Cuffy being shook, yes. It's a good DM. There's fireworks outside? For what? Chrono Night Rain soon, end of next week. Well, not even end of next week, right? It's like the Friday of next week. The Wednesday? One of those days? Oh god, is it on a Wednesday? My usual day off? They dropped Cinema today? Ooh. Whenever 29th is, yeah. Whenever 29th is. Oh. The thingy, the banister was in my way. No. Use Bolt of Grand's Hack, kind of underwhelming, but definitely good. How much dex do you have, Lava Monster? If you don't have enough dex, or like a lot of dex, then yeah, you won't see the returns, but it is worth investing the dex into, specifically if you want to use that. Thursday? Okay, cool. Thursday's perfect. That is not my day off. I would have had to shift around a day off. True, it's on a Kazan day, which, I am contemplating, chat. Do we take a break from Kazan next week? And we just kind of Elden it up in preparation for Night Rain? Or are we fine with like one Kazan day? Welcome and say, hope you're having a good day. Don't need to do this stuff. I don't really need any talismans just to wield this. Like, I'm already wielding it, so anything else is extra. You beat Bellarine? I did indeed. It took the entire stream, but she's dead. I just cannot do bosses that summon extras. And like that one dog that was getting summoned with the like huge ghoul thing, man, that was a trip. Otherwise though, she was pretty cool. I do think they needed to maybe change something with the bubble mechanic. Welcome in, Drew. Hope you're having a good day. Good freaky. Throwing it back, I see, on a Saturday. Twerking Cuppy indeed. Admire the beauty. Courtesy of Floopy. Real pro on the Celia skip now. Yeah, you know what? It's just knowing all the little steps, Sinus. Knowing all the little steps instead of just like guessing really does help. Because like mentally I can break that skip up into different sections and that helps so much more than trying to think of it as a whole big piece. I see the highlight wars are going on, by the way. Look up indeed. Look up indeed. It's gonna run out of characters soon. No, not the characters. Speaking of max character limit, I don't know if anyone's really been using the command, but Nixt has a command. You could do exclamation point New York, like NY. And see the full command. I'm glad that it fit. Look at that thing. It's a whole paragraph. But yeah, I added a bunch of aliases just for the memes. So there's like, I think exclamation point NYC and exclamation point NYX works. It's a lot of things that work. Oh, that command, Jeepa, instead of map link, I did MV. Do exclamation point MV. I could probably alias the map link though. I forgot about that. Yeah, there you go, chat. Look, if you want the spreadsheet of poise values, etc. that we use, and it stays relatively updated, for the DLC and whatnot. And then use that command. That is useful for me, for you guys, everyone. And it's also in the Discord. If you check the Souls channel, the pinned messages, I took all the pinned messages from prior and consolidated them. So it's a little bit cleaner for you guys to read. Your boy's been doing work off stream. MapLink, but it's just MapLink, sure. Do you use OBS plugin for multi-streaming? I do. That's what I've been using ever since, and it has not failed me. It's really easy to set up. I haven't had to use anything stupid otherwise. It just kind of works. I'm not gonna touch it. Which I believe is actually the same thing that like Aggie's been using. But it's one of the only things that exists when you search for it. That looks legit, at least. It simply works. It simply works. And it doesn't work with just YouTube either. You can add as many like places you want to stream to as possible. There's a thing for viewers to buy you food. What if cheesesteak egg rolls? Ooh, carne. Your dreams can come true. You know, that does remind me, though, the viewers and food thing. I know I said this a while ago, and we'll probably get to this maybe after playing a bit of Night Rain chat, but sponsored streams, sponsored games. Eventually in the future, we'll do some sponsored stuff, and I'll let you guys vote in Discord over which one to do a sponsor over. That way, at least you're intrigued, you know? Instead of me just doing a sponsored bit, because that'd be kind of stupid. But not anytime soon. We'll wait for Night Rain to finish. It's time. Chrono big time streamer gonna forget all about us? Definitely not. Definitely not. We're also not a big time streamer. You would download a gacha game for me, Jeepa? I feel so honored. I'm blushing. Do we have a blush emote? I guess flirt. I feel flirt. The fact that somebody would download a gacha for me. Yo, Ola, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Good blush.
Bapanada.
Holy. Tyler, thank you for the 100 biddies. 100 papanadas. The game became pay to win and then he left. Yeah. The game did look kind of cool though. Like they had some well set up systems. Don't need Dex here, so let's grab this. Heard of this obscure indie game called Raid Shadow Legends? I haven't actually seen that. Maybe it's been offered and I just kept missing it, but I haven't actually seen that in my sponsored list of things. Granted, I could probably reach out to Raid Shadow Legends and they would just want to sponsor because that's like their whole bit. Which is hilarious. Yo, Matt, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Speaking of good bits, I like that Tolo will come in here, say like 2 words, and then say everyone's being mean to Tolo. Everyone hates Tolo. And then mysteriously disappears. Probably for sleep. It's a game you like. Are you still like obsessed with Limbus Company, Tolo? It is in fact your brand. I'm not judging it at all. I'm just saying that is the brand. It was a statement. That is Tolo's brand. Grab this. Brother and his wife are visiting from out of state. Got to finally meet your nephew and niece today. Oh, that's so cute. How old are they, Matt? Some twos. Go grab some more twos. All the twos. Son is 2 years old. Daughter is... or was just born earlier this year on New Year's. Dang. They'll grow up so fast is the thing. I'm sure I've mentioned, I have like 2 really cute nieces. My brother had twins. Which is funny because they really wanted like a kid, you know? So they got stuck with 2 of them. But they're just the cutest things and they say the darndest things. Like, chat, listen to this. So apparently my sister-in-law's mom, so their grandma, was in the car with them and they just got some McDonald's or whatever. There was a fry from a previous McDonald's trip on the floor in the car. One of them picks it up and they're just like, Grandma, look, this fry is so wrinkly, just like you. Like, goddamn, bro. You didn't have to kill the woman in the one thing. You just can't with kids, dude. I wish I was there, though. I would have laughed my ass off. Got her ass, yeah. She couldn't even say anything, too, because, like, what are you supposed to, like, say, right? Other than just, like, hey, that's a little rude. Their mom had to step in and be like, hey, that's a little rude. When your sister was little, she straight asked her grandma why she was fat and wrinkly. Dang, dude. Didn't hear from her for 2 years. She went to sulk for 2 years. You'd say, please give the grandma the fry to make sure they don't pop into their mouth. Yeah, they like had to take away the fry and everything, but just like what they said was hilarious. Brother and his wife, let you hold their daughter for a bit and she kept pulling on your hair. Babies have like grip strength too is the thing. Like I have glasses. It's horrible when they grab the glasses. Are you a bad person if you don't talk to people who have kids because kids overwhelm you a lot? No, you're not a bad person whatsoever. That is valid reasoning. Your niece pulls your hair. Oh yeah, you have long hair, Drew. Actually, yeah, Matt, you have long hair too, if I remember correctly. Don't they grab their own hair and can't let go sometimes? I think so. You avoid anyone with kids like the plague. It's fair. It's a fair way to feel. I do feel like I never know how to interact with kids sometimes. Which, like, hanging out with my nieces is a learning experience, but you know. You never really know. Oh, but the worst thing is, though, and I still can't really do this great. I know I lack in this skill. Is when a kid's talking to you and they've, like, just learned speech. And you have no clue what this kid is saying. And then their mom comes in like, oh yeah, he just wants the toy. Like, how was she able to decipher this code in front of me? Yeah, you just kind of nod like, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh. What else? Talking to a 5-year-old like they're 30 because they just go, huh? What is this speech pattern you're using with me right now? Oh, we got tagged by that. Cousin. When your cousin had her baby, she made you hold it, took a picture. This is your face the entire time? The cringe face. Yeah, I wouldn't say feel like, or yeah, I would not say feel bad about it at all, say. Kids are overwhelming. People who don't say the kids are overwhelming are kind of gaslighting themselves, and you. There's no way a kid is not overwhelming. At times, at least. Grab some lilies. Problem you have is Latin American people are family pilled. Yeah. Get really mad when you tell them you don't like nor do you want to be around kids. Yeah. I understand that. Luckily, my family hasn't ever really been that family pilled. Even with like my brother having kids somewhat recently-ish. My parents still haven't been like, oh, when are you going to get on, you know, having kids or anything like that. They've never instilled that pressure, which I am thankful for. Because I think it's weird. I think it's weird to instill that pressure in other people. I'm going to be real. If you're the only person online in your D&D Discord right now, you hate Europeans. But yeah, pressuring somebody to have kids, that's just a weird thing. I'm like, yeah, you're happy, you're having the time of your life. You don't need to shove it down other people's throats. And also, are you really happy? Welcome in, Level Up. Hope you're having a good day. What's going on? You have a son, not gonna have any more kids. He's your world. Yeah, see, and that's really sweet. But you're also not in here every day saying, have kids, everyone. Not everyone is fit to have kids. Yeah, I can agree to that. Not everyone is definitely in that mental state. Or thinking having kids solves any relationship problems. That's crazy. Yeah, actually, I've known some people who went through something similar, Sinus, where thinking having the kid is like the solution. It definitely was not the solution. Can't believe parenting classes aren't required to graduate high school. Yeah. I mean, the idea of the system not having it in there makes sense. It's just that it doesn't quite work out. And there's multiple examples of that, not just the parenting thing. Oh, jeez. Your grandma said if you had, like, after your jaw surgery, if you had a boyfriend, I'm sure he'd be mad. What does that imply? What does that imply? That's a crazy thing. I was saying, no, we were talking about kids saying the darndest thing. Older people, typically in their senior ages, tend to say the darndest things, but like, they're not given the pass. I'm not giving the older people the pass. They should not be allowed to just say the darndest things just because they're old. Older. You don't need... I don't even know if I had money. Don't need that. Welcome in, Link. Hope you're having a good day. That's the only thing you're looking forward to, getting old, just to be able to say the darndest things and nobody would bat an eye? No, no, no. That is not based behavior at all. Welcome in, Illy. Hope you're having a good day as well. What is the emote? The absurd emote? It's absurd. That's what it is. It's very self-explanatory. Felt so bad you're keeping your poor DM up until 1 a.m. after the game today. Maybe don't live in England, forehead. A burst. A buzzard, I guess. Shocked being on Discord to discover you're now the old guy. 38's definitely not old. Forgot. Quit out. Forgot. We're fine. We're okay. Grab this, some money. Make sure not to miss this stone. There we go. And here we go with Grandma Bat. Will she kill us today, chat? That is the gambit. She did not. Let's go. Well, actually, now that you use that emote, say, yeah, Carne's here. Carne, I added the Mesmer emote to the server. Are you okay with that decision? I could always revert it. You technically made it, so I get to ask. It's a good emote. It is cool. Perfect. You also peek emote and speak emote. Can you not? Thanks. Welcome in, Barricade. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, to you as well. Okay, what are we looking like on stones? Good, good. And we can buy. Let's go buy. We need an ooh emote. Yeah, allow you to find one with your riches in beans to then redeem. Luckily, this weapon won't cost too much to upgrade. I'm doing well, Barricade. Thanks for asking. Hope you are too. Let's do that and go level. Wish Estelle was a great rune holder. Yeah, I do wish some of the Remembrance bosses would let you into Capital. So then we could really switch it up all the time. But it has to be great rune or shard bearer people. Strengthen. There we go. Oh, I didn't buy the ones. Whoops, I'm stupid. Old chat, I'm stupid. I think I just sold and I didn't even buy the stones. I will need one more of these. And then we can just buy that. That's fine. Go to this guy. It still requires a decent amount of effort though to get to. I mean, I still wouldn't mind though. To make these a little bit more interesting, but yeah, if we're sticking to just basic, really basic any percent with some extras. The shard bearers aren't too bad to get to, the few of them. Need one of these. You know, while I'm here, buy the extra pot too, because why not? Now we should be good.
Well, then I presume.
Am I still missing? Oh, I didn't pick up, I think, the one here, but what I could do... Estella's not going on the hear me out cake? How could you do this to Floopy, Tholo? I don't know if Floopy's cake is Estelle themed so much as the whole party. The entire party, like the entire hall, has been decorated with Estelle themed things, which would actually be a dope party, not gonna lie. Okay, we should be fine now. There we go. What I want to do before we do some market. I also see the emote redeem. Let me see. For Uwu, perfect. I want to grab Blue Dancer Charm because we don't actually need Radigans. I have it just in case we want like a fourth talisman and we have nothing to put there, but... Oh god, get away from me. Let's go grab Blue Dancer. And I think if I sit here, Melina won't actually show up so I can do the flasks. Yeah, it worked. Added Uwu before you could. I'm just so used to it. Do that, and Strength Knot's pretty good. Oh yeah, true, if Tolo's here. Chat, now's your best chance to redeem all the emotes that you could ever want. Even while I'm in the middle of a fight. Imagine. Browser wasn't loading the page. Yeah, 7TV is stupid like that sometimes. Or it just logs you out entirely. I got stuck on a whole lot of nothing there. Weird. Let's toss this on. He's eeping, chat. Look. Oh, he's eeping again. Eternal eep. So close, Drew. You were really so close. JK, all those emotes were completely different. Rip to you. Not eternal, he goes back to the Erd Tree. True, actually. Good lore point. It's time for market. Do I want to change anything? Not... Actually, yes, this. Time for market. I didn't grab a parry shield for Noble later. We don't need it right now. Although Wild Strikes. Tempting. Should have enough poise just to stagger them. The items on cooldown ain't no way. Rip jeepers. Add it anyways. And he's dead. Dope. Let me leave. Okay, cool. 63 hours in your no death run before you fight market. See, but you can't die is the thing. I'm going in with the idea that I can die, and it's fine. So I would say prepping extra long is perfectly fine. Shoutouts to the Gage. That is one thing about Elden Ring, though. You could, like, fall down the rabbit hole of just, like, constantly prepping and running around grabbing everything in the game before you actually start anything. Gathering place. Rip Jeepanut again. Get my stand back. There we go. Heard there's an Elden Ring movie. Yeah, we've been talking about it a bit every day. Chat, we've reached the talk about the live action movie portion of the stream. Let your opinions flow. You're so tired of it. Let me live. You're regularly scheduled. There's a movie? Yeah, apparently they're making a live action movie of Elden Ring, Dolo. I won't count it out 100%, but man, it's hard to believe it'll be amazing, you know? Monster Hunter movie was so bad, you have no expectations. There was a Monster Hunter movie? Well, how long ago was that made? Should be an anime? Yeah, it should be an anime. Actually, that'd be kind of dope. Or something similar to Arcane, right? Where it still artistically looks really nice and all that stuff. Arcane was great for what it was. We don't talk about it? Dang. How long ago was it made, though? Something animated. Yeah. It would just help. 2 years ago, really. Chat, should we do a watch party for the Monster Hunter movie? Who's down? No. Just a straight up no. Okay, fair. It's Godric. Look him. He grafted. Okay, you know, that worked. Ah. And he's Dutch.
Of all that is golden, and one day
I think we go... Also welcome in, Jim. I don't know if I said welcome to you. Hope you're having a good day.
rays of gold
Maybe just go straight to Redaniel? Although, kind of want to wand strike with cold. Maybe we take a little detour. Past Red Wolf, real quick. Garfield the Graft. In theory, we could also kill Renala, but I don't know. I have my heart set on Radon. I like fighting Radon. He's a fun dude. How is the emote thing still on cooldown? That's crazy. How long is the cooldown? That's what I'm asking. I may need to change that. At least 1 second. You know what? True. Jim is not wrong. Wanna help a brother out? Yeah, send hugs to Jeepa, chat. He's going through it right now. The roughest patch of any of the rough patches one could ever endure. Ow. I knew I had to look at that emote, Jeepa, to make sure it was the mean one. I knew it. I just knew it. But I couldn't look away. You're not mean. Except to people with kids, I guess. Again, valid. Deathless so far? Oh, we've definitely... Have we died on something? You know, we died. We died. In Celia Tunnel. The cum bugs got us. The back shots, even. Death by back shot. What a way to go. Boss-wise, no, the bosses haven't killed us yet. I'm sure we can mess up on something with Radon. Usually all something. Jeepa waited for Tolo not to be here. Or 7 TV's acting up again. Here you go. Here you go, Yeepers. The fuck is this emote, dude? Rails? Oh, is it all of those combined? I know, it just falls in line. What in the absolute fuck? That's do this. It's doggo. Bad doggo. I had no stamina there. No stamina. Red Wolf did us in. None of the stamina. Ripperoni. Still worth to do this though. I do want the Frost. Frost will be huge, especially on Radigan. Way down the line. And the duo. We're back. Okay, there we go. The range on the weapon was a little iffy for some of that. With where I was rolling to, but you know, not too bad. Now we get an extra pot, which is dope. And most importantly, our wet blade. Excuse me, pardon me. Yippee indeed. He's swole, dude. He's using the club. He's swole. I pressed the dodge button. I disagree. Don't know what to do. Do you play Elden Ring? Take your husband out for a murderous walk? Do you start a new playthrough? Do you play Kazan? Do you draw? What do you do? Try flipping a coin. Wait, no, this way. And have like Jeepa call which like heads and tails is. Bro, get out of my way. Alright, cool. Let's go hit up Redaniel. You call it lands on the edge. Imagine. Redaniel time. Actually, let's kill Makar first. No real reason. Other than getting Ritual Sword Talisman right away. Your internet died as soon as you sent the message. Ain't no way. Any Makars in the room? Any Makars anywhere? There he is. There he is. Boy, this really shitty spot. For all, or of all, the moves for him to do. Well, he's dead. Not gonna lie, chat. This weapon simply slaps because it's like a club 2.0. Not even. It's just like the club, but a little bit curved. There's no real difference. Waiting. It looks like an animal embryo, you know? Yeah, kind of. Like a baby chicken. You're thinking a dolphin? Yeah, I can see the dolphin. Embryo Bloodborne reference. Bloodborne on PC confirmed. Yes, Jeepa. Believe what you want to believe in. Speak your truth. Very based and red-pilled of you. Something like that. Well, I guess since we're up here, let me go grab a grace on the way to DTS. Can I dismount? There we go. Forgot the physic, but that's okay. Yep, it was totally fine. Her animation's so slow, the constant damage just works. You actually want to play Bloodborne for yourself, but only so you can confirm your judgment that it's not all that? I mean, I've seen some gameplay of it, but I haven't watched like a full playthrough or played it myself either, so I can't... I'm in the same boat. I can't give the full judgment. Just seems like another Souls to me, but with a lot more screaming and moodiness. Doesn't look bad per se. Has very good vibes. How do you feel, Drew, actually, since you would have played it, right? How do you feel about the, like, in the way it works in that game? How do you feel about the farming for vials thing? Because I know that's something that exists. Thing is, it's an okay game. It has issues that people overlook because either has cool aura or is carried by the DLC. Interesting. It's not that bad, but certainly annoying if you're stuck on a boss. Okay, okay. So it doesn't feel annoying all the time. but it feels like a well done enough system by them. Like they fully baked it, not a half baked. Let's chill here, and now to Redaniel. Through general gameplay, you just tend to get enough. Okay, I see. Then yeah, that's not too bad. Considering you're introducing a system like that to a game, yeah, that's a good way to balance it. Wee all the way down. Look at us go. Have you played Lies of P, Floopy? If you like the setting, Lies of P is like that. Although gameplay, well, I guess it's kind of inspired. You love Lies of P? Then yeah, maybe you might like and enjoy Bloodborne. Most bosses are poorly designed outside of the DLC. Interesting. Welcome in, Tanzer. Hope you're having a good day. Aren't that great, but the DLC is excellent. Okay. So they redeem themselves in DLC. Interesting. Don't know if we'll ever get the chance to play, because it's a console thing, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, I don't know where I was supposed to go there. Actually, no. I needed to go back into the right, not just to the right. That was my own bad. PC port needs to happen for you to consider getting it. Yeah, same. Same. And it's every time too. It depends on your position level up, but he essentially goes to your right. He doesn't like go straight or like track you or anything. He goes a specific direction every single time, regardless. And you can kind of calculate which direction you then need to go to. Biggest issue is that it's just such a wide sweep on the ground. Give me the move. There we go. I definitely didn't have the stamina to get the riposte there, but you know, we were hoping. I could have just wild striked. He's incoming. Do you give me... Okay, that's fine. And he's Dutch. As a big Bloodborne fan, it does have very few good bosses, but most of them aren't that great. But it has your favorite atmosphere and probably music. Okay, so it really is just kind of like the vibe is good. And if you're not vibing with that and you wanted better boss fights, it's not the game for you. That's what I'm taking away from this. Thank you for the clappies. Appreciate it. Wasn't too bad. Also for the Alex fans, any Alex fans in the house, any pod friends, now is your time. Okay, your time's up. Oh, we have not hit up round table. I want the talisman slot. Hi, Melina.
Very well. Let my hand.
Big pot fan. Slowest animation to ever exist. Hurry up. I want my talisman slot. Go over and talk to Mima. Hi, Mima. Oh, yeah, the pink. Okay, bye. What do we put in the third talisman slot? Again, I don't really need Radigans. I guess for now we'll run with this. What do I put in the fourth talisman slot? Big question. What's a good talisman, chat? I don't need stats at all, but like, what's a good talisman? We do have a stone sword key. We could grab the green turtle. Charge attack I have. Multi-hit would be some work to go get. Data cars, whoa. Yeah, do we just turtle talisman it? I can't have on Ritual Sword if I wanted to do RTSR. Like that's just either or on that. I'd rather just Ritual Sword. Turtle's probably the easiest one to pick up, yeah. And I did run into a stamina issue. Yeah, we'll just do that then. Thanks, Chad. Good job, Chad. Good job. I'm proud. Yeah, sadly, two-handed talisman. Like, we'd have to go to DLC just to grab that. That's a whole extra side quest. Oh, right. I didn't even grab a parry shield. You know, fuck it. I guess we just fight DTS. I don't want to leave. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's just not mess with it. We're fine. There we go. It was a long trip to get it. A big project, yeah. Or like Blade or Mercy or something, but yeah. We're good to go. What bosses are we doing? I guess we've already done Godric and Radahn. Like, it's just over. We made it here kind of fast. Yeah. Godric, Radahn, pretty smooth. Especially since, like, I kill Margit anyways. That talisman slot early really helps some of these weapons. It's so funny. I just didn't even set up a parry shield. Oopsie. You know, I could... Let me grab the Grace closer to Goldfree, and then let's go grab Green Turtle before him. That way I'm ready for Morgott. I know delay on mobile tonight is crazy. Is it actually? I don't know if I would even blame, like, your connection or anything. Twitch has just been having issues. It seemed a little bit more fixed today, but Twitch has just been having issues on issues. Do all the yumps. The tricky yump. There we go. Sneaky sneaks. Yeah, I don't think I changed the current setup for Goldfree, but Green Turtle would be good for Morgott. When you say delay for mobile, Sinus, are you saying that, like, you type that message and then it just takes a while for it to show up on screen like that? Or you just notice that you're pretty far behind? Don't think there's anything on my end to do since I have it set pretty low latency. Do a quickie, quit out. I have the Grace on Saints Bridge. That should be good enough. Yeah, I have this one. It's a solid 45 seconds. How long is it normally for you? Like 10 seconds or so? Well, damn, I really could have grabbed this talisman earlier when we ran over here and everything. But I didn't think about the fact that I simply did not need Radigans on the hotbar or on the talisman slot. It's just not needed. Should have the key. We do. Cool. Back to what we were doing. It's Goldfree time. 10 to 15 is more common. Okay, okay. See, I don't really use mobile Twitch, so I do like asking. Oh, God. The game crashed. No. Chat. No. Also, check out the background. Courtesy of Say, but no. It crashed. Hold, hold. We're moving too fast for the game to keep up. I know, a crash. Yeah, I know that you quit unexpectedly. Literally, that was you. I love the pop-up message. Oh, wait. Hold. Don't worry, it didn't crash again. It just likes to flip screens for no reason there. Alright, now. Hate it when they try to blame you for a crash. Yeah. Like, yeah, I definitely wanted to unintentionally quit here. Tech issues. I don't even know if it's like, tech issues really. It's just one of those random times Elden Ring wants to crash. This game slowly breaks the more you play it. Yeah, all the games crash from time to time. That's true. Hello, Gold Tree. It's just nice knowing you have poise damage. And he's dead. Cool. Another talisman pouch for me. Nope. I guess we went to Fort Faroth for basically no reason today. That's kind of wild. I guess if I want the HP, I could swap over Green Turtle or something for it. Sometimes it helps to have the little bit extra. Up here, excuse me, pardon me. Thank you. Get our physic back. Yeah, let's see with Morgott. He is a faster pace boss. We could be aggressive, though. I mean, we have some speed in the weapon. I pressed the roll button. I disagree. I guess I was a little bit late, or I was too close to him. I may have been late or released it too late. That felt a little weird. One or the other. Because yeah, I'm sure I had plenty of time from the jump part too. That was all fine. We're back. To the jump. It's so delayed, the chat is a spoiler. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, that was my own bad. I tried to do something a little bit different there where I could go for one hit, tank a hit, and then roll as I needed to, but I rolled, I think, the wrong direction. I needed to roll to the other side of them. That was real close. It's a little tricky, though, to get off that extra hit. Do you need 3 welcome to the chat rooms in 2 seconds? You don't think so? It's funny, I don't even know if that's like your problem at this point. Again, Twitch has been having its issues. Especially with double loading people into a stream. Give me the jump. Or not. There's my stagger. Make sure we don't get exploded. Okay, cool. Okay. Trying all the different things. Oh, it's so close. I knew what I could have done there. I knew what I could have done there. What really got me there, though, was I jumped a little bit too late on his tail swipey. I didn't realize he would still go for it, even though I was kind of like in front of him. Good luck with swinging the embryo. Thank you, Sinus. Appreciate it. Have a good eep. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully you get over the jet lag. I know you did travel recently. Your Twitch is dying, oh no. Okay, that's fine. Oop. Not that. There we go. There we go. Into the sicko mode. Okay, cool. A lot of the little things I wanted to try there, because we have a nice fast weapon with poise on it, I can see what I could improve on. So it was worth. It was worth the dying. He's a tricky boss to stay aggressive on. Hi, Melina. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Allow me, you are
Uh-huh. The thorns. I get it. I get it.
and become my purpose.
Let me leave.
Again and
Let me leave. Okay, cool. Think. Back to here. Yum. All right, we get the bell bearing here. We level this up. I think I'll keep wild strikes for fire giant. Shouldn't be too bad. Alternatively, had I run to Radon like, you know, the correct way instead of doing the skip, I could have used Cragblade on him. Now for like the longest running section ever to ever exist ever. All just to get to Mr. Fire Giant. True, the Jeepa portion of the run is coming soon. I'll wait on the Gamma just a little bit. Oh yeah, actually, Chad, I seen the other day, and Skirts informed me as well. We can do Wordle in the Discord. Have you guys seen that? You can like all play the same Wordle game together per day. Would you all want a channel for that? You can literally just toss a whole Wordle channel. Yeah, if you guys want it. Okay, cool. I'll make a note when I get on this elevator for myself. I'll make the channel after stream today. And I think anybody can start an activity in there in which you would start like, you know, just the Wordle activity. We'll see how that works. Welcome, Mina. Hope you're having a good day. Wouldn't it be over in seconds? Also, good morning. No, I think what it does, it like posts essentially like the little integration or whatever of the app. And then you could still play previous days and whatnot. So everybody could play the same like word for the day and then you could go back, etc. So it just kind of like sits there. Day to day. I believe that's how that works. Been testing it with the skirts. I think it'd be fun for the peeps if you guys are into it. And if you're not into it, then just mute the channel, essentially. Whoever figures out what time zone it runs at. Use up all the tries immediately before anyone else gets a chance. No. It's individual. It's individual. It's not like collaborative. It's just individual. Hey, let's play the Wordle. And compare, I guess. But it's a good way to do the like daily Wordle without needing a New York Times subscription. Competitive Wordle, in a way. Yes. We can see who the best linguist is. I only have 3 heals. Excuse me, Mr. Kindred. I do not have the time for this. I'm slowly but surely dying. Does he scream at me? Not today. Wordle is free though. Is it the same New York Times one? I guess it is. I just know that the app in Discord is powered by the New York Times one. You need a sub to see the old ones though. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I think the integration helps with that then. Because yeah, you can also see like how other people guessed, etc. How they got to their word. Fun community thing. I could also, I think, alternatively, instead of just doing a Wordle specific channel, we could do like a Discord activity channel. And then like, you could do any of the activities. That also works. That was so weird. I almost like slipped off. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Surely today is not the day where the golem snipes us. Actually, I could use right here as a good point. I'm starting the Gamba, chat. The Gamba for the staff. Are you guys ready? Ready or not, here it is. It's happening, chat. Go, go, go. Quick, quick, quick. If you don't see the Gamba, try refreshing because Twitch is biting the dust. But you're betting on whether or not we get the Staff the Guilty from an upcoming Staff the Guilty lady. It's a 2% drop chance. We're kind of long overdue, but it's a 2% drop chance. Today may be the day. All right, Doubter's coming in hot. I see, I see. I like your guesses, Vita. Thick with the 2 C's is a funny one. Bet your points, peeps. Bet your points. We are at the Jeepa portion of the run. Alert. Jeepa. Alert. Jeepa. It's happening. Don't know what you just joined into, but you're into it. Welcome in, New York. I was talking about your command earlier and just how long it is, but also how many aliases there are. You didn't ask for that many. They all just work, though. That's the thing. Alright, cool. The Gambas are in. Let's see what this lady gives us today. Potentially. Today could be the day, chat. Today could be the day. It is not. Thanks, Mira. Always instilling hope in me since day one. Yeah, it would be a good payout for the believers, true. Okay, first attempt. She gave us nothing. Alright. We try again. You missed the prediction. It was happening as you came in. Second try, let's see. Ooh, nothing. Alright. If it goes to believers today, you know what? That could be another case for it happening today. Alright, chat. All or nothing. This is the last one for today. Will she give us the staff? Wait a bit. Oh. She's playing us, dude. She's playing us. Doubters, you win it yet again. Yet again. She knew that you missed the prediction. True, actually. You covered your chat with a hand to avoid the spoilers. You texted her real quick. Is she an Android person or an iPhone person? That's my question. Hate to say it, but definite green bubble energy. Still be friends with her though? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Is she the person that you call when you're just like driving? Like you're taking a long drive and you need somebody to talk to? Or does she not really fill that role? I can't imagine she'd be yappy. Good listener, I see, I see. I think we're good to go here, yeah. Oh wait, no. We're not good to go. I need to upgrade the weapon. Hold. Hold. See, we remembered. I need this many. Is Twitch okay now? Fire Giant's another big pain in your no death run. Literally hate Fire Giant. He's just an annoying boss. I agree. Are we Grandpa Hulks today? No, I just went with a color. Like, I feel like we've done so many of these at this point. I don't even have an idea for each and every one of them, but it feels wrong not making them custom, you know? You have to restart your PC? Damn. Crazy. But yeah, level up. I agree. He's just an annoying boss. He doesn't have a bad moveset per se, other than the bouncy fire. That one can die in a hole somewhere. But all the rest of it's fine. He just loves to stall the fight. Hi, Fire Giant. It's us. It's me. We're here. Be near cache and cookies and stuff. Yeah, maybe that will help. Oh, your leg's on a mountain thingy. Okay, cool. Ooh, a meteor roll. That's different. Okay, I kind of don't trust this as much. Come on. Ooh, a little slow. Waiting. All the stalling. Here we go. That riposte really does like no damage. Oh, I guess the physic wore off. Eh. And he's Dutch. Cool. He was not too mean to us. He didn't give us the bouncy fire. Thank God. It's like the worst move. Who up curving they club? Welcome in Zero. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the clappios. And that looks so easy. The weapon itself is just good. The weapon is just really good. Because I can get some good poise damage for really quickly. Thank you for the Clype as well. Appreciate it. Also Wild Strikes. Had I not done that Wild Strikes there at the end, it would have just taken longer. So the Wild Strikes is a good Ash of War. Carne's ready already. Hi, Melina.
I have lost this world and death. Are you to commit? Very well, let my
Hey, yo, who up Cardinal Sinning? Where are my Cardinal Sinners at? Anybody? Third one acquires such a club. I think this is like a farmed drop from Albinoric Zero, but it's literally the same as the club, so it's not much different. Same class and everything, just maybe slightly different requirements, but it's like the same thing. Here's my Sinners. Also, my strat is breaking his leg brace, sleep him, and try to get him to phase 2. Then start a phase 2, you blow rot in his face. Run on torrent till he's dead. I mean, if it works, it works. I wouldn't blame you for doing it that way. Because the phase 2 can get very tricky at times with all the fire and stuff. If it works, it works. Like, even if you wanted to fight him more melee, or with a melee weapon, you could either fight the hands or just keep fighting the legs, but either or, both of those ways kind of work the same way. Or work out to the same thing, so it's like preference. Moonveil doesn't do shit for damage. Yeah, if it's not doing the damage that you need, then don't stress it, especially in a no-death run. %, damage negation to magic. Yeah. Although, I guess if you have the int, are you leveling int mostly on your run? Or what are you leveling the most? Is it dex? If you're doing int, you could do a mix of melee and just like hitting him with like a pebble or something to keep up the poise, and then you would stagger him more often. That could work too. Or Shard Spiral. Shard Spiral is also really good. You forgot to buy tea today? Oh no, Tanzer. What kind of tea do you normally get? Shrink the dex at minimum requirement. Moonveil and put the rest in int. Okay. Got to 60, or you get to 60 by Godfrey. Then you should have some good spells at your disposal. If it's not too much trouble for you to do Shard Spiral, like to get Shard Spiral. Like if you could fit that in, then it wouldn't be bad for him specifically. It does melt. Otherwise, there's other spells you can just toss at him, like and hit the eye and whatnot. That may be in better interest for you. I'm sure the rot works fine though. Chamomile tea? Ooh. I've been drinking this peppermint tea lately, actually. I got gifted it a while ago, and then I've just kind of been buying the same brand that I got gifted. It's been good. It's been good. Especially for like a slightly sore throat or so. It's been good. Great Comet Shard. Not sure if it's fast far enough. Great Comet Shard's a good spell. It's a really good spell. So I would recommend trying it. Good FP cost and can even like stagger them and whatnot. You drink spearmint the most recently? Yeah, minty is the vibe. Minty is the vibe. Chamomile, I don't know if I've ever bought chamomile. I've definitely had it before, but I haven't like gone out to buy it specifically. That's good for like sleep, right? He's Kale. Buy these, buy this. Cool, think buy. Craft them up. Then we have 10 whole pots because I bought that extra. We should be fine. Usually hate minty, but a little bit in tea is kind of nice. How do you drink your tea though? Are you drinking it with like milk and stuff? I just kind of drink it without the milk and sugar. But coffee is the thing where I would want the creamer. Just a bit of honey. Yeah. I haven't been doing the honey as much, but I used to do honey constantly. I do love me a good tea. Okay, we should be okay here. We have good poise. Well, I got neither of them with that one. There we go. He's resistant to the slash, or not slash, strike. Cool. Little less HP, that's fine. I still don't have a parry shield, so this could be a little sketchy, but you know, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Cool. Ooh, okay, I like it. I'm so glad it didn't steal my riposte from me. Dope. Want to try chamomile, but you're a peasant. Drinking Lipton tea. Nothing's wrong with peasant. Peasant class Lipton tea. Waited an hour. Wait, hold on. Cut the ends off a banana to slice it horizontally. Boil the bananas with the peel on for 15 minutes. Strain into a cup with honey and drop a cinnamon stick in it. Delicious. Really? I've never heard that ever, but that sounds like it would work out really well. Waited an hour for your washing to finish, only to find that you forgot to press go on the machine. No, Floopy. Yeah, true. Just use the timer for yourself in chat. That's actually the original intent of the timer command, chat. Skirts wanted a laundry command for her chat, and I kind of wanted a timer command too, just because it'd be fun, so I made the timer command. And it's !point laundry in her chat. But that was the original intention, for people to do their laundry, or like check on their laundry without setting an extra timer. Okay, we should be okay. There we go. You made a good lily, but used the wrong side of the ribbon? The one for the hair on the doll that you're doing, Carne? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you just making like a separate lily? Come over here, we yump. And we yump. And we yump. And we yump. And we yump to the side. Smooth. Oh, this was the big one that she would hold. I see, I see. The updates that you posted the other day look pretty sick. Like materials and everything that you're using. It's looking real good. Let's see, for Malekith, I guess same thing for Malekith. We have the boys, we should be okay. Oh, I do need to upgrade the weapon. Need to remember it. I want to say, did we upgrade the weapon last time, Chad? Did we upgrade yesterday's club? Oh. We may have to check that in VOD format. I can't remember if I upgraded the club after duo. Oops. It was just doing so much good damage already. I don't even need all this. There we go. To the VODs. Yeah. I'm pondering. Because, yeah, that weapon was doing quite a lot of damage. Maybe up until that point. And it could have done even more damage. Alright, cool. This one's upgraded, though. Gets extra points for not needing to be upgraded. True, actually. I just, like, using the weapon nonchalantly, it felt like it was doing plenty of damage. Welcome in, Gomer. Hope you're having a good day. You summoned a player to help you fight Radagon, Elden Beast, and he ended up destroying them both so easily you feel really bad. Don't feel bad at all. You simply got an easy kill pass. Don't feel bad. It's kind of dope though. Imagine summoning in a guy. He simply takes care of it for you. That's like a let me solo her kind of thing. Don't think we need anything else. Yo, Coreside, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It has been a while, yeah. Hope you've been doing well. I know you've been staying away for the spoilers on Kazan. Are you thinking about playing it? Or are you more interested in Night Rain first? Thou who approacheth the doggo. Let's not get trapped in a weird spot. Male. It is male. Or for those who play Blueprints, mail has been delivered today. Yeah, good thing I did not take the outpost. Don't think you ever went back to round table after duo? Damn. So it made the rest of the game without being upgraded. That's crazy. Classic indeed, dude. A lot of those, like, probably early runs, too. I know for sure we did not upgrade. And I only realized it after the run was done. Zero interest in Night Rain. What could you even say? Negative amounts? Wish they had put the effort into actual Elden Ring stuff instead, because Zon will play at some point and the story looked interesting. Okay, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I've been a little bit on the fence, too, with Night Rain Core side, but I'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll play it. We'll see what we think. I don't think that that it's meant to be a really big, like, forerunner for them at all. But I do like that they're experimenting with, you know, more co-op capabilities, since people do like playing these games co-op. Case in point, Dinzor. You like parrying? Like a Souls parry or a Sekiro parry? Deflect, I guess. Parrying in general. Classic Dinzor indeed, yes. Man loves his co-op. For those who check the Wall of Fame in the Discord, I hope it brought a giggle to anybody else that I did like the doodle. So tier 3s, tier 2 subscribers get the doodle on their like nameplate. And then tier 3 gets like a little note. So I hope you like that the doodle for him was a t-shirt saying I love co-op. And yes, it was the same shirt copied and pasted to the other side. New character revealed might be the only character you play. Okay, I see. So you play as characters. So what are we doing for Gideon? I think we're just chasing him and hoping for the best. Yeah, running R1 should be fine enough, if need be. Blah, 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 the Elden Ring, Elden Lord.
What a sad state of
affairs.
I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take Queen Marika has high hopes for us, but we will continue to struggle on to eternity.
Stop recasting it. That throws off my sense of timing for it. And he's dead. You're going to post him from behind? Yeah, so the tech there level up is wait for him to say the word affairs. You get a free hit. He won't move at all. And then you can repost him after that. So you get 2 free hits essentially. But you have to wait for the word affairs. And then after that, if you have like Giant's Hunt or whatever, then yeah, go to town. But he would at least get reposted. He's on the ground, so he has to get up, etc. Do you think we're getting Mesmer in it? Randomly from Say? Absolute screaming. You foresee high ratings for this weapon in the patent system? Yeah, the reach isn't the best, but high poise on demand. Moveset works pretty well. You just don't get a poke. And yeah, high poise on demand. Speed, also good. He tries to buff first, then you try bleed with heavy Moonveil Ash. I see. Yeah, no, so you get a good starting to it. Oop, I pressed all the wrong buttons there. Excuse me, sir. Hold, I was not ready. Okay, there we go. Close to a stagger? Yeah. Nice. Frost. Dope. Why do you miss work already? I guess better than hating work every time you go in. I'm surprised he did not do the scream thing ever. Why? Hi, MPT.
Bafanada.
You only should say.
Long and hard tarnished.
Long and hard tarnished indeed. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Should do the scream, scream, scream. And he's dead. Right in the crotch. He died from a hit right in the crotch. Oh no. Long and hard. Much as you're certain you'd hate it, you're tempted to try a perfume only run. The perfumes aren't too bad, Flippy, but for some bosses, they'd be a little iffy. But the perfumes aren't too bad overall. Plus, you get different elements, right? So, like Rolana, for instance, you could go lightning. Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. They're fun to use. Yeah, you do have to be kind of close. Ooh, okay, okay. He was so far over. I wanted to get this strafe. I could have just done a dodge. I wanted to get this strafe though, but I was out of position. I think, I wonder if I could have strafed to the other way though. I've never tried it. If I'm in that position again, we'll try it. I think it's probably true of 90% of players at least. Yeah, Godfrey himself, especially the phase 1, isn't too bad. Horlu can be a little weird with some of his follow-ups since he's got so many like branching paths. More than you would expect at least. But no, he's not a bad boss. I think people get a little stuck on Malekith is the thing. Because he's a big toss-up. For what you would have had to face already. Same difference there. Radahn has the 200 stands, true. But I guess you're meant to play with the summons is the thing. Good RNG. Into the stall RNG. Cool. Okay, the damage will look, I think, okay-ish here. But we have good poise. Good poise. Oof. Of all the things. You blinked and we're doing Elden Beast. Yeah. He was a little mean there. He could have given me a melee move. He could have given me not the explodey moves as soon as I ran back in. I made the mistake of not turning around fast enough with the pin needles. That was my own bad. But he could have been a little nicer to us. Forgot you quit the game after Mesmer bullied Ancient Dragon Man. Dude, that was hilarious. For those who haven't seen it in the Discord, Mesmer just bullying bosses is not something I thought I needed to see, but you know, it was great. It was simply great. Should be fast enough. Okay, I could have strafed it there. Ooh. Okay, that works. Grab the emote while we have a cutscene. There you go. Efficiency. See, you could have done this last time. I was pressing the Kazan repost button. Oh god, somebody help me. We wait. Waiting. We have to get behind him. Okay, that's fine. I was a little sad there. We had the opportunity, I think, to stagger him out of Elden Stars. I missed the shot by a little bit. I really did want to get it. Damage, though, real good. I think with the Wild Strikes on the belly, that's probably the play. Just need to set up the poise a little bit better if possible. But yeah. Speaking of Tarnished, you need to upload your Tarnished art to Blue Sky? Yeah, go for it. Post that shit. Get all the extra hits. Nice and easy. I guess for Elden Beast, let's be a little bit smarter. At least a little bit. Just a little bit. Good, a melee move. Should get a stagger here. Stagger, please. Nice. Rip my riposte. Don't know if I was just in a bad spot. But that's not too bad. You maybe have a shot to stagger him out of Elden Stars again. Well, he'll do Elden Stars here. That's okay. 1R1 too many. There we go. He's flying. Soaring even. Is it triple rings time? It is. Waiting. A yump and a yump and another yump. Ugh. You and this move. Oh boy, he loves stalling. Lock in for peanut butter? Yo, free peanut butter? Good move. Good move 2 times in a row. What a guy. He threw. Let's go, chat. We're done. We can see it indeed, say. It's a very big emote. Did you do Renala or just Red Wolf? We just did Red Wolf. We did Radon and Godric on this one. PB indeed. But yeah, this is the curved club, peeps. Curved club. It's just the hammer. Like, you can't go wrong with the hammer in this game. Especially for any percent. Like, maybe for some of the other bosses. But you can't go wrong with the hammer in this game. Imagine if we didn't die at all and proper routing. You could definitely get this sub 1 hour. Or sub 2 hours. And fight competitively for like 140-ish, I want to say. But yeah, let's do a ranking. In fact, you could probably do like a level 1 straight from Wretch. And just use the club, not the curved club. This thing was good on damage though, I gotta say. Is it normally an RNG drop from Albinorix or something? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you picked this up anywhere. You may want to fact check that. Curved club. But like looking at it, it's basically the same as regular club. Like this magic is just because I have cold on it, but essentially the same. B scaling pretty good in the strength. 1 extra point here. Otherwise pretty dope. What was that? We'll say that was like 212. Let's do our weapon ranking. Hold while I get you guys some music. Yeah, there we go. The Pokemon vibes. Wonder if we'll get to A with heavy infusion. Maybe Coruscant. If it's just naturally a B like that at int or for cold scaling, then yeah. Maybe. Mayhaps. I don't think... Are there any S-scaling strength weapons, chat? I don't think so, right? That would be kind of strong with the two-handed bonus. An S-scaling strength weapon. The hell is Gugs? With the heavy infusion. Curved gets S with heavy infusion? Ooh, okay, okay. Pretty sure Brickhammer gets S string scaling. Oh, okay, okay. So there's a few. There's a few. You could really like optimize that. Giant Crusher. True, Giant Crusher. You do need like 60 something strength, but yeah. S is pretty common with heavy infusion. Oh, okay, okay. What about naturally though? Does any of them just go like naturally S scaling? Warp Dax? That's a good mention. Curved club. All right, let's see. Reach, it's not the best at. It's hammer class, so I'd give it like a 3 to 4-ish. It's definitely better than like a fist weapon, for instance, so better than Star Fist in that regard. It's like a straight sword. I wouldn't say it's like a great sword, but it's like a straight sword. So it's like a 3. We only really missed on... Who did we miss on? We missed on Radon, was it? Missed on somebody. Maybe Morgott. But I'll give it a 3.5. Once you get the hang of it, you're good to go. Moveset wise, only falls short in terms of having pokes, but you get some vertical slashes, some horizontals. Some things are fast, some things are a little bit slower. All works pretty well. When in doubt, you could just R1 and like bonk them a good bunch of times because Hammer Moveset does that. Rune's Greatsword, not infusible, but gets an S. Okay, I see. That's an underrated weapon in my opinion. Rune's Greatsword. Ash War's kind of cool. Speed. Not as fast as a dagger, so it's not a 5, but it's definitely a 4. And I'll give it a 4.5 because Charger 2s are really fast. It gets a 4.5 there. And then Poise is a straight up 5. You can't get better. 85. Let's go 85. It just loses on reach a little bit. But everything else, perfectly solid. Everything else is perfectly solid. The hammer class, like a V club. So it's quick and has great poise. Smithing. It can be infused. It's basically the club's slightly older brother.